Return of the Jedi is everyone's easy pick for worst of the original trilogy. And I guess there's a few reasons why people could think that. First of all, it's kind of a strange movie in that there's like this little section at the beginning that's them going to Tatooine and it's fun and there's Jabba the Hutt and a Rancor and a Sarlacc and there's all sorts of stuff and it's light and they rescue the thing. And then there's the rest of the movie that has to do with the main plot of the Empire and the Rebellion and Darth Vader and the Death Star and all that crap. Like the stuff at the beginning is fun, but it doesn't really have anything to do with the rest of the plot. It's really just Han's friends rescuing Han Solo. I like it, but it's kind of a strangely set up movie in that regard. This is also the one where there's the Ewoks and everything that people don't like about that. And it doesn't quite look the same. And it's 83 as opposed to 77. And everyone's older. And it just doesn't feel as much like the original Star Wars or Empire Strikes Back. And this is one where Leia is randomly Luke's sister. And maybe people don't like how that was decided to be a thing. And it just feels different. But I think if you are underselling Return of the Jedi for that, you're overlooking just how fucking good of a climax it is. Not just as the end movie in a trilogy, but like the climax at the end of this movie is excellent. It is in 3 parts. It is very, very good action climax. You've got a space battle between a whole bunch of ships and the Death Star and the Star Destroyers and all this other crap. And it's just hitting that sweet spot in 83 of like technological advances and practical effects. So you can just feel all the ships going at each other and it's not overly CGI. People are blowing up and people are crashing into Star Destroyers and there's some creativity in the fights and the lasers and the goals and all this stuff. Like it is a very good space battle. At the same time, you've got that going on. You've got the ground battle, which is interconnected with it, where they have to get rid of the shield generator. It's heroes you like on a new environment and with new combat, trying to accomplish that goal. And while all that's going on, you've got the personal hand-to-hand combat between Luke and Darth Vader, and really the emotional battle, the battle of wills, whether one of them is going to turn to the dark side or one of them is going to turn to the light side, which is kind of my favorite thing about the sequel trilogies. That same battle of wills between Rey and Kylo Ren. But this is the climax of the entire freaking trilogy is those two going at it, and the music swelling up, and the Emperor's dark siding it up, and like it is a really, really good climax on combat level, on an emotional level, on a technological level, on just the fact that they crammed three different climaxes in the same movie. Like it is great when it comes to that. And that is the reason you could say Return of the Jedi would be the best one, just because it hits it on a fucking high note and knocks it out of the park. I'm talking about the one where it's not Hayden Christensen Big the Ghost, because that's bullshit. Let me know what you think about Return of the Jedi or anything else you want to say about the Star Wars series in general. I've had a lot of fun making this. Sorry if you don't like the cop-out, but the original trilogy is good for different reasons. Let me know what you think.